It started out as a way to get Grandpa out of an office job, and it turned into one of the largest vineyards in Ohio. For nearly 5 decades, the Schuster family has worked to perfect their wines.
And we were lucky enough to get a behind-the-scenes look at this huge operation. They showed us how they make some of Ohio's best wines from the grape, starting there, taking it all the way into the bottle.
There are acres of grapes grown on this plot of land just north of Cincinnati. These grapes grown here at Valley Vineyards are transformed into some of the best wine Ohio has to offer.
A lot of people, just think, oh, you just bring in juice from somewhere, or, your Cabernet must come from California, or the white wines must come from New York, and we grow everything here.
The vineyard's employees will harvest more than 150 tons of grapes this year, and ultimately this will be turned into this. But one of the first steps in the winemaking process, fermentation. Grapes age in these big containers.
During fermentation, you produce CO2, and all that CO2 pressure pushes all the skins to the top, and we have to push them back down there just to keep it, all mixed together.
The job can get messy. This paddle is used to stir the pot with fermenting grapes several times each day.
All skins and juice. And then this will ferment, as I said, anywhere from 3 or 4 days all the way up to a month.
Once the fermentation process is over here, all this is dumped into the grape press.
It presses all the grapes against the basket, and it drips down into the juice pan.
Making pure grape juice.
It's the freshest, that's for sure. Yeah.
After the juice is pumped in from the crush deck, it comes into the cold room. This is where we stabilize it, so we can control the fermentation.
This room houses huge stainless steel holding tanks that can fill more than 2,000 wine bottles, as well as smaller wooden barrels filling more than 300 wine bottles.
Some wines are fermented in the barrels, because it gives it a really buttery, nice finish to it. These are generally for lighter, crisper wines.
Each barrel and steel tank has a miniature chemistry set on top of it that helps make this wine great.
These are airlocks. When the wine's fermenting, it lets out carbon dioxide, and this is a way to let the gas escape without letting bacteria back in.
After the wine has fermented just the right amount of time, some of the wine is stored here in the barrel room.
That's our Hillside Red. That's a Cabernet Franc blend. You can smell it.
You could give me a straw right now.
A thief. Do you like red wine?
Sure. I like any wine.
The winery produces 24 different wines, and between Mindy and me, we probably sampled all of them.
There you go. That's our Syrah.
Now, what is this supposed to taste like?
It's I call it velvet in a bottle. It's very, very soft.
Chug it. Come on, chug, 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 chug.
It's okay, that's only a $15 glass of wine.
170,000 bottles of wine will be sipped, tasted, or even guzzled from Valley Vineyards this year.
Don't listen to me. I'm bad.
She is not a good influence all the time.
No.
I think you won't steer me wrong because, you've been in that chair for a while now and, we're friends.
Don't listen to me. What a great time we had, though. And if you get an opportunity to visit any of Ohio vineyards, it's well worth it, because who'd have ever thought that Ohio would be one of the largest producers of wine? Yeah. You think of California and Virginia and states like that, but Ohio's right up there.
Well, one of the other really neat things about this winery is, in addition to being around for decades now, they have some really good wine. So Valley Vineyards is no stranger to winning awards with their handcraft wines. The winery's Cabernet Franc, which is what you're looking at there.
Our producer bought it at the winery.
How nicely that's arranged, too.
He bought it and brought it back, so that's not for you to chug.
No chugging for me.
His bottle.
So I like this. Mindy likes the ice wine, but this particular wine, for the last 5 years, has been named the best red wine in the state by the Department of Agriculture. So with the administration, and they tell me it's a bipartisan wine, because the Kasich administration has picked it as best, and the Strickland administration picked it as best as well. 5 years in a row, so congrats to them for that.
Bipartisan wine at the State House. Well, that was fun. It was a good time. And the weather was glorious when we went there. If we would have shot that yesterday, we would have been a mess.